spreading round in that Texas town. About to shack outside the games. And you know what I'm talking about. Just let me know if you wanna go to that home out on the range. They got a lot of nice girls.
Hi, and thank you for tuning back in to Try for Life and Weight Loss TV. This is an interesting episode we've got here. I'm actually going to delve into, actually the next few shows I'm going to delve into fast food. And today we're going to talk a little bit about McDonald's. Now, you know, I've said this before. I know that people lead hectic lives and they've got, you know, sometimes you just got to eat on the run. Well, there are, you know, all the restaurants now are really starting to try and offer somewhat healthy things, okay? With McDonald's, there's, I call it the good, the bad, and the ugly, okay? But, you know, looking at their nutrition is one thing, but I actually took a look at some of their ingredients, and, you know, even in a chicken breast at McDonald's, I saw some partially hydrogenated, I believe it was soybean oil. Now, if you don't know what that is, if you ever look at a nutrition label, an ingredients label, and you see something called partially hydrogenated with some oil after it, that's what's called a trans fat. And trans fats have been directly linked to heart disease, heart attacks. So, you know, for the most part, you want to stay away from it. But that wasn't the point of today's show. The point of today's show is to just try to give you an idea of what you can have at a McDonald's, what you should probably stay away from, and the ugly is, man, you just don't need it, okay? So let me get started. Let's start with the good, okay? There's something called a ranch snack. It's actually, now these are all, the things I'm going to mention right now are all probably somewhere between 25 and 30% of the calories from fat. You know, you want to try to, most of our weight loss people, we want to try to keep between 10, 15 to 25, no more than 30% of their total calories during the course of the day from fat. These selections that I found at McDonald's are about 25 to 30% of the calories from fat. So they're kind of on the upper limit, but they're nowhere near as bad as a lot of the stuff. So we've got that ranch snack. There's a honey mustard snack. There's a chipotle snack wrap. Now there's two kinds. They've got a crispy one and they've got a grilled one. I'll let you think, which one should I take? Should I take the grilled or should I take the crispy one? You're right. Grilled, okay. The crispy one was, I believe, 50 or 60% of the calories from fat, where the grilled one was a little less than a third, a little less than 30% of the calories from fat. There's also a Southwest salad with grilled chicken, but the deal with salads it's not so much the salad, it's what you put on it. You know, they've got everybody likes ranch dressing. Ranch dressing will add a plethora of calories, and they're pretty much all fat. What I saw on their website, you want to use their Newman's Own low-fat balsamic. That seemed about the least harmful of the bunch. It was just 40 calories. There was a fair amount of fat in those 40 calories, but they're probably coming from olive oil, and olive oil is actually a good fat. So, and it's only 40 calories. It's not gonna kill you. And the other thing, you know, actually, an egg McMuffin is not all that bad. You know, all their breads and just about all their stuff has some sort of partially hydrogenated oil in it. So on a regular basis, no. Once in a while, you know, you got to do what you got to do. So an egg McMuffin is not all that bad. I think that was about 30% of the calories from fat. Now, that's the good. The bad, you want to pretty much stay away from the French fries. They're half fat, all right? And most people will get a large fry, and the large fry is 500 calories. You don't need, if you're trying to drop some weight, you don't need 500 calories, half of which are fat. It doesn't work, okay? The premium chicken salad, 55% of the calories in that thing are from fat. You know, it's so deceptive. You just take a look at it, you go, oh God, I'm having chicken. No, it's not always that good. The sausage biscuit with egg, approximately 60% of the calories were from fat, and it was 510 calories by itself. You don't need that, okay? The better choice is that Egg McMuffin if you've got to go there for breakfast. The Egg McMuffin was, I believe, 310 calories and about 100 from fat. It's not the best choice, but it isn't that bad. And pretty much most everything else on the menu is about half the calories are from fat. So, what I mentioned in the good, that's probably where you want to stay. You can get a plain hamburger. It's really not too bad. You start adding plain cheeseburgers, double cheeseburgers, Big Macs, etc., etc., etc. It's not a good idea. Now the ugly stuff is, let me see this thing here. It's an Angus Chipotle barbecue with bacon. It's 800 calories just for the sandwich. And I've seen guys eat 2 of these things. I've also noticed that they can't see their feet when they're in the line, but you don't need 800 calories. And the other one that I said is the ugly is the steak, egg, and cheese bagel. It's 660 calories. You don't need, well, I'm not a calorie counter, and I don't want you to become a calorie counter. Sometimes the calories you got to look at, and you don't need 660 calories in a sandwich. There's the good, the bad, and the ugly for McDonald's. This is Dr. Dean with Try for Life and Weight Loss TV. We'll see you next time.